A 1, 2, 3, 4. When we were making albums in the early Jefferson Airplane days, I can't swear to this, but I could probably be as big a jerk as anybody. And there was a lot of self-indulgence. We never can agree. Today, however, it drives me nuts to take a long time in the studio. I really like to let things happen. I'm not wild about agonizing over things that, as history goes by, you could just care less about. I don't mind playing songs over and over again if you have to. It's not like, if you lose a take, it's not like the end of the world, because every take's different. The next one could be the one. Well, walking liquor has done me wrong. I can't sleep night or day. Sam Bush plays mandolin and fiddle. He has impeccable taste and a great sense of humor.
Excuse me while we whip this out.
Jerry Douglas, he's just brilliant. Sometimes we'd be doing takes, we'd be doing things that I really knew how to play well, and I'd find myself listening to what he was doing and just kind of forget to play. Oh no, I'm supposed to be playing while he does all this stuff. Byron is probably the guy that I know the best. He's a great bass player. I would say, in a way, he's sort of like the spiritual father of this project.
The process of making the record is basically, all of us sitting around in a room together as if we were just getting together, to have a good time playing, which is in essence what we did. We just happened to have some mics and a recording machine and a bit of an agenda as far as the material that was chosen.
What can you say about Bela Fleck? I mean, Bela's just terrific.
For Bela, I don't know if he's played with anyone that knows the rules of authentic country finger-picking blues like Jorma does, and so I could see his wheels turning. I heard him play differently on this than I've heard him play before.
I mean, he's schooled in traditional music, so he can do all that stuff just like whoever. But we're doing this little solo, and Bela just like goes off into the stratosphere, but right comes back on the one when he's got to be there.
They were not playing just another Nashville recording session. You show up, you clock in, you clock out, you leave, you make your whatever amount of money you're getting paid. This was, for all involved, very much a labor of musical love.
Well, just because you think I'll be lonesome, just because you think I'll be blue, just because you think I'll be foolish.
When Jorma was talking about coming to Nashville, we knew that all we had to do was just give him the proper backup and let him take off.
Well, I'm telling you, good gal, I'm doing you because just because. The chemistry is just so important to me. The way the interplay between all these guys, I mean, just really amazing stuff came out. I mean, the whole was, in my opinion, definitely greater than the sum of the parts. I think we just really clicked. How come you do me like you do?
It was a little bit of a surprise to be doing a record with Jorma like this, to be doing a really traditional blues, country blues kind of record. If you'd asked me a couple years ago what kind of record that I would even be part of with Jorma, I wouldn't have thought we'd be doing this right now. But it's been wonderful.
We got them blues, the breadline blues. I liked a lot of these songs before, but I never took time to learn them because they didn't feature as much of the guitar that I was interested in. But when we got into some of these things like Jimmy Davis or Jimmy Rogers or the Delmore Brothers, a lot of the guys that were really instrumental in the foundation of what modern country music has become, I started listening to stuff and I'm going, man, that's really cool.
You never dream you get to play with one of your heroes, and Jorma's always been one for me. These sessions for this record, it's just been a joyful noise, and of course that vibe comes from Yorma. These were the kind of sessions I think that we were probably going for feel more than technical perfection. Yorma keeps the show rolling all day, and we've just had a ball playing these songs.
This whole package has really been cool for me. I like a lot of country music, I like a lot of old-timey music, and Nashville really is the center of so much musical activity.
You know, this was a really special kind of project, special album, special man, special friends.
If Yorma called me tomorrow to do something like this again, I wouldn't hesitate for a second. I'm in.
If all sessions felt this good, I'd never want to leave the studio.
But I just had a great time. Just the playing, the guys I got to play with, music that I love to play. I mean, it was just plain fun.